Hello everyone, it's Sharon, and in today's video we are just doing a really quick walkthrough, get ready with me. Just wanted to show you, how some of these new products are performing because a lot of what I used is new. Only a few things have been around for a while. Most everything else that I used is fairly new to the market, so I wanted to show you how those all apply. If you want to see how I got this whole face full of makeup, go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so I'm starting out with my eyeshadow primer. This is from Profusion Cosmetics. It came in a kit. I'm also going to use the eyeshadow today. I found it at TJ Maxx for like $6. You can still get it online on the Profusion website, so if you can't find it at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, definitely check online because it is on clearance. I will have it linked below. You got this palette, a brush, the primer, and an eyeliner, which I threw away the eyeliner because it looked really cheap, but I love the primer. It was really nice, felt super tacky, and the shadows are pretty nice too. You'll see me applying them here. I did just zoom you in so you could see a little bit better. I think they perform with the normal Profusion quality, and I was really happy with it. This is a little bit smaller of a palette than what they normally have, and all the colors are absolutely right up my alley in a beautiful neutral tone. I had really good luck with all of the shades blending and performing nicely and working well together. The only thing I would say is that there was some fallout, which you will see here in a little bit, that I did have to clean up, but that really was not a big deal. It's exactly why I do my eyeshadow first anyways, because I always expect a little bit of fallout, and that way I never have to be that precise or clean with my shadow. I can just do what I need to do and then clean it up later, which is absolutely what I prefer. Here I'm just kind of blending out the edges with a clean brush. And so I initially applied the shimmer on my lid with my finger, which I prefer to do, but I also wanted to see how they would perform with a brush. So I went in with a brighter shimmer and my MAC flat shader brush, and I thought it performed really nicely. So here's where you can see I'm just cleaning up that fallout. The brush didn't sweep it all away like I wanted it to, so I did have to take a makeup wipe under my eye and on my nose to get that all cleaned up. But it was no big deal because I didn't have any of my other makeup on. I also like to really love YouTube videos while I'm filming, and I was watching Andrea. I'll have her channel linked below. I did want to just rehydrate after I wiped everything away, so I have been using the IT Cosmetics products lately for under my eye and my day cream, so I was just re-moisturizing there. And then I am using the Wet n Wild eyeliner. This is my current favorite eyeliner. I just think it's fantastic. Who else has to stick their face to the mirror in order to do your eyeliner? Just me? And why do we have to do that funny little eyelash curler thing? I don't know, but I felt the need. I am hooked on this eyelash primer from CoverGirl. I first heard about it on YouTube here from Sandra Dee. I'll have her channel linked below. She's the first one I heard talk about it, and at first I didn't really like it, but then she reminded me that, well, if you follow directions and wait 30 seconds, it really performs nicely, and girl, it does. I love it. And then I'm using the e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara on top of that. I wanted you to really see how it applies because I did a whole dedicated video on how much I love this, but neglected to show you how it actually applies. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. I love it. And for $6, you can't lose. I'm using the new primer from Wet n Wild. It's the Glass Correct Primer in Brighten. I really like this. It adds just a little bit of sheen. I think it really does kind of brighten up the face. And it looks well under several different foundations I've tested it with so far. But today I am using the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. This is new. Mine is in Fair. I've just been applying it with my fingers, and I absolutely love it. I had a coworker ask me if I was pregnant one day because she thought that I was glowing. Kind of inappropriate comment, but I'll take the compliment on my skin because I did think it looked really nice. My only downside is I don't think it covers my nose very well, but I always have trouble with products covering my nose, so I just go over it with concealer. You'll see there I am using the Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer. It's one of their new products, and I'm really liking both the hydrator and the concealer. I like the hydrator, like face primer, not primer, but foundation more than the Incognito Concealer, but I also haven't tried it very long, so my thoughts could change. It's looking pretty good though, and the concealer on my nose definitely helped. I'm just going to set the under eye with my favorite CoverGirl powder. Oh, Fran's barking. I'm so sorry. I'm using the new bronzer from Physicians Formula. It's a little bit dark for me because they only have the one shade, and it smells like grandma perfume. It's super, super florally scented, and I do not like it for that reason. I wanted to show it on camera just so you could see how it applies in case you were interested, but honestly, I have no intention of using it anymore because of the smell. I just hate it. My Ulta recently started carrying Hourglass products, so I picked up the Ambient Light Luminous Light powder trio. I don't know what the exact name for it is, but I used the blush and highlighter in it, and I absolutely love it. I can understand why these are so popular. I'm using up my Wet n Wild brow product. It's not my very favorite brow pencil. I'd maybe buy it again. I don't think the shade is just right for me. It's a little bit dark right now. But all in all, I think it's a decent pencil for the price. Now this I love. It's from Flower Beauty. It's the Fiber Fix Brow Gel. I think, again, I got it maybe a shade too dark. I could maybe go down a shade, but I love it. It's giving the Benefit Gimme Brow a run for its money. Okay, so it's a few hours later now, so you can actually kind of see how it's looking. And I have my window open for some natural light. I really need a lip product, my goodness. I had to like rush off, so I wasn't able to give you a full-on check-in once everything was applied because I realized like I was late for my appointment. So I just wanted to pop on here and show you kind of how it's looking a few hours later. The last time, okay, so it's 12:25 now. When I left, it was like, you last saw me probably about 9 o'clock. So it's been several hours. I'll take off my glasses and kind of zoom you in so you can see, you know, how things are looking and how they're performing. But like, I'm pretty happy with everything. You can still, I mean, it's only been a few hours, so I wouldn't expect anything to be like horribly wrong at this point. But you can still see the blush, the coverage is good, and I was wearing a mask. You know, so that's good news. The eyes look really good. The mascara looks fantastic. All things that I am not at all surprised about. For the most part, I tried these things already and like knew how I felt about them. So yeah, let me just zoom you in really fast. Okay, so here's a good up close of everything. Like I said, I've been wearing a mask and it doesn't look terrible like around my chin or my nose, and that's usually where it rubs off makeup pretty quick. So I mean, I wasn't wearing it for like a full 8-hour day or anything, but I did have it on for maybe about 30 minutes like total. But I don't think it looks terrible. It didn't really smudge off too bad. I think the eyeshadow is performing nicely. Now this isn't like an all-day wear test, but it is a good check-in for a few hours later just to kind of see how things are sitting on the face. I didn't set all over with a powder, as you saw. I didn't use any sort of setting spray, which actually I wanted to do because I have a couple of new ones. I was going to use this Milani Make It Last. It's got SPF 30 in it, but I'm not gonna put it on now. I'm just at home, so not gonna waste it. But yeah, this is everything how it looks. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this format where I just got ready, showed you what I was using, and then kind of did a voiceover over it on my thoughts, let me know if you did like that style, and I'll continue to do that going forward. Or if you prefer me to talk along as I'm putting the products on. I just feel like those end up getting a little bit longer sometimes when I can ramble. So doing it with the voiceover controls the length a little bit. So that's why I did that today. But let me know if you've used any of these products that I used today. I will have everything linked below if you're interested. I always do. I just always forget to point out that I do link it. Maybe every once in a while I forget, but for the most part, if I'm talking about products, I'm linking them below for you. They are technically like an affiliate link, but I don't make any money on it because like no one clicks it, which is fine. You do you, you don't have to. I think I've used like affiliate links for like 3 years now, and I have like $1 in my balance, so that's, I'm not even gonna try to cash that in. But they are there for you if you're interested. You know, they maybe eventually would help me out monetarily if you did shop from my links. So yeah, check it out below. And if you like this, again, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.